All right, think I should be recording. Hey everyone, it's Tyler from the Final Girl Discord once again, and we are back with another round of the Final Girl Tournament, Winter Tournament of 2024. Um, yeah, so I kind of explained what all this was about in the first vid, so I'm just gonna head straight into this one, I think. We pulled Organism at Wolf Asylum. I think I've done everything I need to on that like sub has set up for us already. So I think all that's left is to choose the random starting positions of the three exposed victims. So I'm going to go to random.org and I'm going to go ahead and pick those. The way I'm going to do it is these guys up here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're going to try that. Before we get into that, though, the setup we pulled is a solitary life, and I am using Julia. I decided to go with Julia this round instead of Jeanette because Julia, for those of you who aren't aware, is a vampire. And so when you get her ultimate, you can flip her over, and she allows you to kill a victim in your space to get a benefit. And the exposed victims have a rule where when they die, you get to test them for free. And since the lab on this setup is way off here at the operating theater, it's a bit of a pain in the butt to get to from where you start, let alone also lead the three exposed victims there. So, going from there, I want to go ahead and randomize these pills real quick. I really just like randomizing the tokens in this game. I've replaced my the final health tokens by shoving them into a bag instead of shuffling them on a table. I'm not gonna look at that. No, I accidentally flipped it. Gosh darn it. I hate shuffling these stupid tokens. Okay. I think that should do it. Alright. Let's try not to accidentally flip any while we grab them. There we go. Okay, so setting those out. We got 4 coming in, 1 here on the exit, 1 down here, 1 in the hallway, and 1 over there. Fantastic. And then we start with 1, which in our case is going to be blue 1. That's actually quite helpful. The blue ones, for those of you who don't know, let you move a space, which is really, really helpful. Actually, maybe I'll keep Julia over here so y'all can see her along with my inventory. That might work better. There we go. Okay, cool. Finally, we need random.org. So, random.org. And let's see what we pull here. 1 through 12. We got a 10. Okay. 4, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, that's lucky. We got a 10 again. That's not going to do it. 3. So 1, 2, 3. And a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Seems good. Throw them back in there. Alright, and the round tracker, which we'll put here. Is that it? Is that all we need to get started? I think so. I think past that we're good. All right. Oh, we need the starting event, which was hidden this round. So I need to go see what Sub has in store for us there. And also those pills are making me nervous. So I'm just gonna... There we go. Okay. So I need to open up Discord. Also, if you hear a water bottle going off, that is just Russ getting himself a drink. Okay. If you haven't caught a live stream since these videos went live, I'm not sure exactly when it's going to be. I added a little thing underneath the health tracker and all that jazz where I show my cards now and what I still have left in hand. I might not be perfect at keeping that up to date. I'll probably just update it as I go through, but I'll try to my best. So, for instance, right now I have 2 walk, 2 focus, the short rest, and the weak attack. Okay. Game 2-4. And our opening event is... The new patients are here. If I remember right, I think this is just the event... Pretty sure it's the event that just adds some new people in. Let's take a look. I think it adds 4 people to the center. And... It does. Place 4 new victims in the common room. And also I just threw a card on the ground, so I'm gonna grab that real quick. Otherwise I'll forget about it. Ugh. There we go. And not the camera, of course. I need a more permanent setup or something. But, in any case, onwards. So we add 4 new patients to the center here. So we got a big ol' pile in there, and we are completely safe from Bingo Night, which is quite helpful, because Bingo Night can really suck. Shoot, there we go. Okay. So what's our game plan? So we kind of lucked out in that we have 2 of them pretty close to where we start. The third one, though, the black guy down the bottom left, is gonna be a problem because he's not really near us at all. The guy in the middle is probably gonna run to the middle, so we can get him in a second. He actually may be a problem too now I think about it. Because... So, like, we have a couple options, right? We could go with the Julia strategy of eating them, in which case the 2 right next to us are great. Or we could try to ignore that and just rush both the people who started next to us into the operating theater. If we were to double succeed both of our walk cards, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we could spend the blue pill to walk directly into the operating theater, which would actually be an excellent start because it immediately means we, immediately test 2 victims, which would be crazy strong. The problem is that's very unlikely and a little risky. But I guess, honestly, until we actually pull that double success in the first walk, we don't even have to make the decision. And I think the game plan is play a walk card anyway. So I think that's what we're going to do. Also, because I know they don't show up on camera, the cards up top, the opening items are Physician's Manual in the doctor's office. The utility closet has a tranquilizer gun, which is the one next to us. And then down the bottom right corner in medical storage has Mysterious Pills. Which, I mean, we might end up picking up, but I kind of doubt we spend the time. I'm not huge on the tranquilizer gun either, but it's the only weapon that we actually have. And it's right here, so we should probably grab it. 2 damage for 4 time is bad, but at least it's like... It is still checklist damage, which is good. In any case, let's go ahead and start by playing a walk. We got a 0, a 2, and a 2 card. So we're not going to go for the super aggressive get 2 successes plan. And we're going to go for the much more lighthearted let's just walk these, get a victim to this exit real quick. So we're going to go ahead and move one space. We're just going to take that failure, move a space, take a damage, and lose 2 time. That seems good. And then we're going to walk again. Ooh, a big fat 0. That actually kind of sucks. Because it means we can't... Oh, no, we could still rescue a victim and also potentially hit this guy this turn. Because we have the blue pill. Do we want to spend the blue pill now is the question. Like, is it that big of a deal? We are going to take the 1 damage and lose 2 time to move up here. Okay. So, where do we go from here? We could spend the blue pill, move to the exit, rescue this victim, gain a time, and then eat the exposed victim, immediately move 2 spaces to the other exposed victim, and then we could follow him from there. He's probably going to go down into the common room, and from the common room it is 1, 2, 3 spaces to the operating theater, which is 2 copies of walk. Or, sorry, sprint. It's potentially 1, but it's probably 2. Alternatively, we could chill. Because we are already on the space we want to be on anyway, since we want to search here next turn. So I think we're going to do that. If I remember right, this space has a 50% chance. Yeah, he's got a 50-50 of running away from this space. So we're actually just going to chill here and see what he does instead. We might have to chase him down, which would be a little annoying, but it's not the worst thing in the world, and we can still rescue this victim in the meantime. Okay, so where does that leave us for this turn? We could play the short rest to get back some of that HP, but this is a race. I don't really want to be spending the time to do that. We're going to want searches and... probably both copies of search. And what else? We're probably going to want sprint next turn so we can actually move, since we didn't get any move this turn. Yeah, I think that sounds right. So we're going to discard the 4 cards in our hand to gain 4 time. Boop, it's all the freebies. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and buy the 1 copy of Sprint and 2 copies of Search. I think that sounds good. I would like to have close calls in my hand, but unfortunately, because we double failed the walks, that's not really an option. But it is what it is, I suppose. Failing these searches could suck. Do I just want 1 search instead? Probably not. I don't think that makes any sense to do. I could, instead of buying 2 copies of Search, pardon me, I could get 1 search, 1 sprint, and 2 close calls. And where'd that put me? It put me in, I really hope this dude doesn't move range. Because I could use the blue pill. That's if I discard sprint, pardon me. How badly do I want that trank, something other than trank gun? Pretty bad, honestly. Trank gun's not very good. But it's not like I have any guarantee of getting something good either. But he's also probably not going to run too far before I can get to him. Decisions. Actually, if I move 1 space next turn and rescue the... Oh, no, I have to bite him in order to get the movement bonus off Julia. Shoot. I think we're going to go with 2 copies of Search and a Sprint. And we'll see if he runs away or not and what the Terror card brings. and we'll just see what happens. Okay. First terror card. The first terror card is MDP, Mire Dark Power, Acidic Body Fluids. This one sucks. This is probably Mire Dark Power I would have liked to see the least. It also means this Trank gun is trash. Okay, so Acidic Body Fluids. It reads that basically the first mutated organism we get, whenever we deal it 1 or more damage, we lose a heart. And this doesn't go away until we do all but 1 damage to it. This card sucks, and it makes this Trank gun far less valuable. Like, way, way less valuable. Because we have to hurt ourselves to use it. We are Julia, which is quite nice, because it means that we can refill our health to full. But still not great. Okay, on the plus side, because it was a dark power, it's kind of a freebie turn. So we're going to go ahead and roll for the panic now. So the black guy's going to go first. He gets a 4, so he runs in the doctor's office. We're going to run the gray guy next. He got a 4, so as expected, he runs in the common room. And then we're going to roll the red guy next, and he got a 1. Oh, neat, he stays with us. Cool. Okay, that could have been worse. Actually, that's about as good as it could have went, all things considered. Let's see. So one option is to chill here. Oh, it's round 2 now. Chill for a turn. Build up cards. I don't think I like that plan, though. I don't think I like the Trank gun either, now that I know that we have Acidic Body Fluid in play. That card's really bad, but we do want the test kit is the problem, and I don't know if we want to make the run all the way down there to the medical storage. I guess we're going to have to go near the doctor's office eventually, but he's not going to stay there for long. He's probably going to run out into that hallway. So, And there could be something under the Trank gun anyway. That's always possible. Otherwise, these search cards in hand are going to be doing a whole lot of nothing for a while. So I think we're going to play one. We're going to play a search. Whoa, double success! That's a welcome sight. Alright. So, the top card is Tranquilizer Gun, and Angelus has the other card in the discard, so let's see what that guy is. Utility Closet, it is Tranquilizer Gun, and Mysterious Pills. Worthless. Okay. However, Mysterious Pills might be worth more than the Tranquilizer Gun in this case. I think they probably are. I think we'll get more value out of the Mysterious Pills than the Tranquilizer Gun. So we're going to go ahead and take the Mysterious Pills. And we're going to bury the Tranquilizer Gun. We don't want it anymore. So it goes to the bottom of the deck. So we get to draw 2 pills, which are a yellow and a blue. So we can't get amped, which is unfortunate. Getting all amped up would have been nice. But it is what it is what it is. Okay. Does mean that we get to spend one of those blues for free, which is a little nice. Do I want to risk a sprint here, or just take a pill? We only have to move 1 space, I think, and the sprint is risky, because if we fail it, then we can't eat him this turn. So I think we're actually just going to eat a blue pill now that we know we have a duplicate. So we're going to eat a blue pill. This is gone now. To move 1 space, it's going to move us here. We're going to rescue that victim, which gives us a time. And it triggers our power. on Julia. And Julia's power lets us eat somebody to get one of these benefits. And the benefit, I'm going to go ahead and eat the exposed victim in my space. And the benefit I'm going to choose is going to be move 2 spaces. And then we flip this card back over. So we kill this guy. Kill him dead. And let's see if he was exposed or not. Sub has already done that whole minigame for us. Also, he's messaging me. 1 second. Yep, okay. Cool. So that's good. Alright, test results. So test result 1. Is this man infected? He is infected. Okay. So that's fun. Let's see here. So we look at his health, and he has 6 HP. So this is the killer who... this gentleman here. So this is the killer who attacks every turn by default. Which, as far as ones to go, isn't too bad with acidic body fluid. Acidic body fluid is really crappy with the other one. It's really not so bad with this tank guy. So that's not a terrible start. And also because he was infected, we don't gain a bloodlust, which is nice. So that's done. And we replace him with this man. Spooky. Alright. Good thing we chose the move 2. So we're going to go ahead and do that. What's the yellow one do again? The yellow pill? It lets me regain a heart. And the yellow and blue let me recover all hearts, which is pretty good. Okay, so we're going to leave his space, and we're going to leave him to himself. Actually, this is fantastic. He's kind of stuck now in that space far away from any victims. He only moves 1 space per turn right at the moment. So he's not going anywhere fast. That's pretty awesome, actually. So we're going to go ahead and move, though. We can't really fight him. Well, we could fight him right now. But we still have to test the other 2 people before we win the game. Huh. Not the question. Do we just beat the tar out of him now while he's still here? And then we just... Oh, also we got the test kit when we searched earlier. Ugh, forgot to grab it. There we go. Put that over here. There we are. Okay. So that's a question. Do we want to deal with this man while we're literally knocking on his door and he's weak? No, because the terror cards can still kill us, and pretty easily here. I don't think we're going to do that. I think we are going to move. I go there. If I spend this blue pill, I can actually test this other guy right away too. And I'd be in a room full of minions. Not minions, you know what I mean. Victims. I'd be in a room full of victims. So if he... Well, he can't be the strong one. He would just run away. I think I'd rather see where he runs off to. Because no matter where he runs off to, it's not bad for me. I can get there next turn, no matter where he goes. So I think this is going to be where we end our turn. I think that's wise. The only potentially problem area he could run to would be up. You know what? Screw it. We are going to go ahead and spend the blue pill to move a space. We're going to move into here. We are going to test him now. I don't want him running up and potentially like costing us additional turns. And now no matter where the black guy runs off to, I'm going to have plenty of people around me to, you know, go rescue and get this and then go bite the black guy. All right, so we spend our test kit to test man number 2. Okay. And let's see what he is. Gentleman number 2 is safe. So he is not a victim. Or he is not a killer. So we replace him with a meeple. Good thing we didn't bite him. That works out. Cool. Do I want to run this turn? The answer is no, because all I have is sprint in hand. I didn't use the other search, did I? No, because I wanted to save it for a space that might have actually had something useful, except I already had that, because now I was into new cards. Oh well. I'll save it for a card later, I suppose. If I can make that doctor's office, actually. Ooh, that's risky. I could potentially test this third guy this turn, too. That's a potential. So I still have a sprint and a search in my hand. I could sprint over to the doctor's lab, as long as I get a single success. Ooh, I think we have to do that. Yeah, we're gonna play our sprint. Oh, did I spent a time on search, but then I gained it back from eating a victim. That's right. We're gonna sprint and really hope we get a single success. If we get one success here, we can get into the doctor's office, search it real quick, get the test kit, and then get this third guy. We got a single success. Okay, cool. So we're gonna spend a time and move 2 spaces. We are going to drag 2 victims with us. 1, 2. Seems good. And then we're going to search. Searchy search. Missed the box. Nice. Got a 6 and a 4. So that's 1 success, so I get to remove 1 time. I'm where? I'm in the doctor's office, right? So I get the physician's manual. Whenever I would take a pill token or draw an amp card, I get to draw an additional one and choose which one to keep. I get rid of the other one. So that's would have been cool, I suppose. But more importantly, I get the test kit at the location, and we're going to immediately spend it to test this third guy. And this will let us know exactly where we stand as far as, actually winning the game goes. Like, are we dealing with 1 monster or 2? So the third dude is safe as well. Nice. So all we have to do is kill this guy and we win the game. That's awesome. That's really cool. Okay, cool. How do we get there as fast as possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Through the common room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I go through the bottom. Or it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if I go through the top and take a detour for the exit. Which seems wise, I think. I think we're going to play that by ear when we get there. Okay. I'm not going to really buy any searches this turn since I already used both of them this turn. So we're going to go into the buy phase since we have no cards left. We have 4 time. We're going to buy back all of our basic stuff. All the freebies. So that's 2 focus, 2 walk, short rest, weak attack. And we have 4 time. There's no telling whether or not that dude's gonna rush toward us. If he does, he's probably gonna lumber slowly. I don't think any of the organisms can teleport. And I'm fairly confident that nothing here will teleport either, but I could be wrong. So we're going to purchase a sprint for 2. And that leaves us with 2 left. And it's only this man who's on the other side of the board, and we have plenty of victims around us. I don't think we have to risk a guard. No, we're in Wolf Asylum. All of the victims could attack us. I think they all do 1 damage. So we wouldn't die. But we could die off the sprint. Even so, I think we risk that. I think instead we plan around not going into death range next turn and instead buy 2 close calls. Absolute worst case, we could spend a yellow pill before we play sprint next turn, or walks to heal. So we're going to buy 2 copies of close call. All right. And that is the end of my turn. Okay. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get back to full HP, and then I'm trying to ready the ability again. Julia's ability. That way I can go beat on this big tank man and heal back to full when it becomes a problem. Anyway. So that goes into terror card number 2. Because the first one was the minor dark power. Yep, Sigbivus. And card number 2 is All Hail the New Master. Oh. I thought that card was from Ratchet Lady. All Hail the New Master. Let's see here. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw next terror card. There are definitely victims on the board. Move each victim 1 space closer to the killer, and then he will attack 2 times, but he doesn't move, which honestly kind of sucks. I would have rather he moved, but that's okay. It does absolutely nothing, so that's fine. So move all victims 1 space closer, right? Move each victim 1 space closer to the killer. Okay. So I'm going to stand them up as they move. This guy's going to go there. This guy's going to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are equal. I'm going to move them into the common room. These guys all obviously move out into this. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. These are actually equal. I think I'd rather have them over here, because I plan on going that way. Maybe I'll split them up. I'll do 3 go that way, 1 goes that way. Actually, 2 of them go that way. There we go. Because this guy's also going to go over here. This guy's going to go right? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he can't go right. It's faster this way. These guys all go over here. That's everyone, right? Yep, that's everyone. Cool. Does that change anything? No, honestly, it doesn't change a whole lot. He still has all of no bloodlust. And we're still in a pretty good position. Honestly, just let's bring a whole bunch of people over to body block, which is going to be nice. Also, before I forget, these things have to go back out. So both copies of Search and 1 copy of Sprint go back into the market. Cool. All right, round 3. What's our goal? We have to get over there ASAP. We have to get moving. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces if I go through the center, or 7 spaces if I don't. I don't think I have to worry about rescuing anyone on the way because there's so many people right next to him. I can drag people into the utility closet, and then when he moves, if he moves a space onto us, then there will be people there who I can... No, I won't be able to walk them over. They'll panic. Though they have a good chance of just panicking there. That's true. Well, in any case, I think we're going to begin. Maybe we do go through the side real quick. Let's see what we get on sprint. Let's see what we get on sprint. That seems smart. We still have a search in hand? No, we don't. I have 2 close calls, the basics, and a sprint. Okay. Ooh, okay. Do I want to spend 2 cards to move 1 extra space? Yes? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I think we want to spend 2 cards to move an extra space. We're going to spend both copies of Focus, I think. Yeah, we'll spend both copies of Focus. So we lose 1 time and move 3 spaces. So do we rescue a victim? That's a very good question. What's Julie's other power? I think it lets you do 1 damage to the monster, which doesn't do anything for us. He has 7 HP with the Mire Dark power. So I think we will not rescue victims. I think we're just going to go for it. It's a race, why not? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll go up here. And then we're going to walk. Ooh, 2 successes. We can move 2 spaces. Unfortunately, we can't carry victims into the space with the killer. So that sucks. And I don't really want to go into the space with the killer, I don't think. Because then he'll attack me, and I only have a weak attack in hand, and I'm not going to win that race. I think we're just going to spend the... I mean, we have to take the top result, but we're just going to move 1 space here. With 2 victims, not 3. Sorry, I was on top of them. There we go. There we are. And I think we're going to chill here until next turn. We have 4. We want to get to 7 damage. That's 3 damage off of Critical Blow, 2 damage off of Furious Strike. That's 5. Then I need to retaliate. So we can't kill him next turn. That's 6, 10. More than I have. I only have 5 cards in hand, so I can only go up to 9 time, which isn't enough. Yeah, okay. I could search the space again to try to get a weapon. Or I could just start hammering on this guy. Or I could do both. I think we're going to discard the short rest and the weak attack for 2 time. Short rest, weak attack for 2 time. That gives us 6. So that's going to let me buy Furious Strike and a Search, I think. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, Furious Strike, Search. Sorry. So that's 6. There we go. Yep, seems right. And then we're going to call it. So, short rest, weak attack, walk, focus, focus, and sprint all go back out into the marketplace. And we're going to see if we can't win on turn 5. And this man gets a turn. He throws a fit in his space and then plays the top terror card. Which is survive at all costs. That doesn't sound good. If I remember right, this hurts me. If there is no mutated organism in play, increase bloodlust by 1. Okay. He targets victims and moves at them, so he is going to move into our space, so that's good. Sorry, I should probably show you the card, huh? There we go. If no mutated organism in play, increase bloodlust by 1. We did. That causes him to target the nearest victim and move toward him. Okay. Then he's going to target nearest, which is us, well, our space, and then he's going to attack. And then if the victim was killed, draw and resolve the next terror card. Good! Good. Good and also great. Okay, so he kills someone, boop, which causes the blows to increase, which makes the horror go up. And then because the victim was killed, he plays the next terror card, which is Thick Skin. Oh, Thick Skin just gives him 3 more HP. That sucks. That's not good. That's not good at all, Mr. Krabs. Okay, that's scary. The answer is going to be go save this person, I think. Well, first they panic. Let's see where they panic to. 4, I think they do leave. Ah, and they run down. It's the worst place they could have gone. God dang it. So I can't save this person. Shoot. That sucks. He's still swinging for 1, which is good, though. Really hoping we find a weapon here. Weapon would be really key to living right now. I'd be real keen on that. Let me see here. They run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They both only have a 1 in 6 chance of panicking upwards. They'll most likely to be... No, I'm not there. They'll mostly be trapped in here. If I run down here, they'll likely end up in the common room, which is slightly better, I think. So if I do move this turn, I should probably move to the left. In any case, though, we're going to start by searching. All right. We got a 1, and we could discard 2 cards. I think we want to. I think it's really important to get a weapon. I could discard Walk, and it's not the biggest deal in the world. Because I'm going to get another Walk next turn. Yeah, I think we'll discard Walk and Close Call. I don't think we have to leave just yet. I think him attacking us for 1 might actually be a good thing. So we're going to discard a Close Call and a Walk to get the double success on Search, which costs us 1 time. And then we get to see the next two top cards of the Utility Closet, which are the last two cards in the Utility Closet. So we get Defibrillator and Laughing Gas Canister. Neither of these are a weapon if I remember right, but I might be wrong. Okay, here we go. Oh, it is. Oh, Defibrillator is a weapon. Perfect. Okay, cool. So, Laughing Gas Canister. I can discard it to stun all enemies in my space and adjacent spaces, which basically means I can't move next turn. And our TO has ruled that if it were the small dude who panic moves, basically if they would use a boot icon, they don't. And if they would panic, they don't either. I digress, though. Victims in those spaces also immediately panic. So I could panic all of these people. I could panic all those people. Oh, that could be really good, actually. But this Defibrillator is real important. So we're going to put the Laughing Gas Canister back on top of the Utility Closet so we can grab it later. And we're going to take and equip the Defibrillator. Because it does a bonus damage, and when resolving damage, if the enemy is still alive, they then become stunned. Cool. So we could prevent him from moving, but we actually don't want to prevent him from moving. We'd actually very much like it if he would move. He does swing for 2 now, which is unfortunate. Okay, anyway. So that was a search. Okay. We have a close call and a Fury Strike in hand. We want to kill this man. I think Retaliate's the way to go. And what? Because I only have one time after that. But I don't have a close call to buy. I don't want to discard Furious Strike. It's worth too much. I could discard the close call, but what would I buy with it? I could purchase... what? A search and get the Laughing Gas Canister, use the Laughing Gas Canister, and panic the 8 victims next to us, hope one of them runs into the space. And then what? I'm not convinced that's that important. I could, like, heal myself, which is going to be important, actually. But if I get rid of the close call, I'm at the whim of the dice as far as Retaliate goes. I think it's probably more important just to purchase the Retaliate for 4 and waste the 1 time. So we're going to buy Retaliate. That seems good. And then he will be stunned. Crap. If I use Retaliate, though, he becomes stunned. Shoot. Is that what I want? I mean, no. I really don't want him to be stunned. Actually, I'm not going to buy Retaliate. One, he's going to attack us once for free for 2 damage. Then, depending on what his cards are, Retaliate also means we would take a damage. So we could just die. Since he's swinging for 2 damage now. I think our goal is to purchase 2 copies of Guard and try to live the next turn. And to that end, we're actually going to pop this pill to bring us up to 5 HP. We're going to pop the yellow pill to heal 1. Do 10 damage. Yikes, and he's got body fluids. And he's going to heal the next time he kills someone. This sucks. Stupid strong tank man. Yep, not my favorite. Hmm. So what do? What do we buy? So we have 5 time. Search would be nice. That way the Laughing Gas Caster, we could try to get these people over here. And then rescue them. Potentially. Hmm. Search and a guard? Search for the Laughing Gas Canister and then the guard to guard with. What are our 3 costs? We have Distraction, Improvise, Improvise. Hmm. And what are our freebies we're getting back? Short Rest, which could heal us some. A Weak Attack, which now is actually worth playing, because we'll now do more damage to him than he'll do to us. 2 focuses and a walk. Shoot. The Weak Attack only goes even with him unless we get double success, since we'll take 2 damage when we use it. We take 1 damage for hitting him. He'll take 2 damage because we hit him. But if we get double success, we want to take 1 damage instead from his body fluids. I'd really like him to kill a victim real quick, because once he kills a because his next thing on his little bloodless track is heal 1. I like him to pop that before we start hitting him. Okay, well, anyway, we're going to get the free cards. So we have 2 cards of focus. 1 walk, 2 focus, weak attack, short rest. Then we have Fury Strike and Close Call already in hand, and we have $5 to spend. So what do we spend it on? We have no way to protect ourselves, which sucks. We're pretty far from any of the exits with this dude here, which sucks. We'd really like him to move. I only have 1 walk, is that right? Yeah. Okay. Shoot, this is a toughie, actually. I think we buy 2 copies of Guard. Play it safe. We don't... It's round 3. We don't have to rush that much. Because we should have played 4 tarot cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It's only round 3. Well, no, it's currently round 4. It is currently actively round 4. How do we win? Jesus. We have a weapon, which is nice. Dang it. How do we kill this man and not die? That body fluid does work. I think we buy 2 guard. I think we're going to play a little bit safer. We're going to buy 2 copies of guard. Okay. It is now his turn. He is going to attack us immediately for 2 damage due to his default action. Also, these cards go back into the shop of Walk, Close Call, and Search. Okay. We are going to guard while we still can. Ooh, baby, a 0. We can make it a 1, and I think we will. I think we're going to ditch Weak Attack and Focus. Just 1 copy of Focus. To reduce damage by 2, so we take no damage. Okay, and now it's his turn. He plays Terror card. There we go. Is that right? Close Call, Fury Strike, Short Rest, Walk, Focus, yeah. Okay. Guard. Okay, he plays a Terror card. Hit and Run. Oh, cool, he's going to move. I assume. I hope. Hit and Run. If there's no mutated organism in play, discard a random action card from your hand. There is one in play. There is one in play. Then he targets nearest, which is us. He attacks. And then he targets victims and runs at them. This is perfect. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Alright. So he's attacking us for 2 damage. We are going to go ahead and guard it again. Are you kidding me? We won't spend any cards. We're going to take a damage. Up. And then he targets victims and runs at them, moving 1 space at a time. There's 2 legal options, 1 to the left and 1 down. We're going to pick the 1 to the left because they have a better chance of getting back to us, as opposed to the ones who end up in solitary confinement. Okay, cool. He moved away. So he's going to kill a victim next turn. They're going to panic. Hopefully one of them panics into our space. That would be nice. In the meantime, what do we do now on our turn here in round 5? We have 6 time. Is the answer purchase nothing? Or do nothing? No, we should probably walk and try to get these victims over here while we can, right? That would make sense. That requires 2 successes, though, to make that do anything. Ah, shoot. We only have 1 walk. I think we're going to play nothing this turn. We have 6 time, so we're going to get 2 walks, which should be enough to get to the exit space next turn. Assuming he doesn't come after us this turn. That would be unfortunate. We're just going to work on the assumption they won't. So we get the walk for free. So that's back. And then we have 6 time. I think the answer is Critical Blow. Alternatively, could be like Improvise. And nothing. No, I think the answer is Critical Blow. Yeah, we're going to buy Critical Blow. For all 6 of our time. Cool. And now it's his turn, and he kills a victim, which triggers his heal and HP. But guess what, baby? You don't have any damage, so get got. And people will panic this turn, which is potentially good for us. And he plays I Found Some Candy. And I Found Some Candy reads... If there are no tokens or victims on the board, there are tokens and victims. Move all victims not in your space 1 space closer to... Gosh. Dang That sucks. Move them all one space closer to the nearest token. Good. Yeah, I'll move you in there. You move into here. 1, 2, 1, 2. You 3 can move over this way. You move into here. And you 4, I'll move down. That sucks. Crap. Alright, and then for each pill token that has at least one victim hit space, roll a die. So we're going to do the dude on the left first. It's a 6. Nothing happens. We're going to do those people in the middle. 6. Nothing happens. Wow, that was quite lucky. And then we play an event. And our second event card is... Hospital Gurney. Hospital Gurney! Oh, cool! Hospital Gurney is great. It's a free weapon. Kind of. Where are the event cards? There we go. Hospital Gurney. Let's take a look here. Hospital Gurney reads, place the Hospital Gurney token in your space. It can move with you and you can place 2 victims on it. You can discard the Gurney to ram it into an enemy in your space or an adjacent space. Inflict damage +1 for every victim on the Gurney, and then all the victims are killed. That's fine. Dope. Okay. So we now have a Gurney, which is free damage. Free 3 damage. Checklist damage at that, which is very nice. Okay, so now we're starting to get a plan. And no one panics, and now it's round 6. Let's see. Critical Blow does 3, 4 damage. Furious Strike does 2, 3 damage, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. We don't have Weak Attack, but when we do get Weak Attack, it will do 2 damage, and then... Retaliate, right? So Fury Strike for 3, Critical Blow for 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's 2 damage. Weak Attack Gurney, and that will kill us. Which would be okay if we won, but he might have a final health token. Gurney does 1 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from Weak Attack, 1 from Gurney. Okay, we're good. I think Gurney's can be adjacent space. Let me double check real quick. Gurney can deal damage in your space or an adjacent space. Okay, cool. The problem is that just whenever we do damage, we take damage. It doesn't matter if we're in his space or not. Actually, we wouldn't die from Gurney. If we did max damage with all of our cards, then we would... If we did max damage with all of our cards, we would what? Get rid of the minor dark power when he has 1 HP left, which is when we would use Gurney, so we wouldn't take damage. That's assuming he doesn't hit us, though. And he will definitely attack us. So we're going to play Short Rest. For 1. Cool. All right. So we lose time. That's okay. And we heal 1 HP. Which is all we need. Then we're going to walk. Zero. Crap. That's not good. I need that time. We're gonna walk. We're gonna lose 2 time and walk into a space with the gurney. And then we're gonna walk again. We're gonna adjust the plan a little instead of beating him this turn. Since that's very unlikely with only 2 dice. We're gonna go ahead and walk. Do I want to hit him while I'm here? No, I probably end the turn if I do. So we're gonna walk again. I don't want to end in the space. Two threes. Crap. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. We'll take a damage. He's only swinging for 2 still. We move into this space with the gurney. We load up 2 victims onto the gurney. Cool. And then we chill. We big chill. Let's see. The first walk took... What? We move 2 spaces and it costs us 1, 2, 3, 4 time. And then 1 more from the short rest. So yeah, we didn't pay that yet. So we're at 1 time. That's enough to purchase the close call, which isn't good enough. So we're going to... I don't have any freebies coming this turn. That sucks. We're going to discard close call. And that leaves us with 1 focus, no walks, no short rests, no guard. Critical blow, Furious Strike. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Then we're going to spend the 2 time we now have on a sprint. Okay. His turn again. He throws a fit in his space, then he plays a terror card. He plays, have you seen how disgusting it is? I'm pretty confident this puts us into red horror, which is what I was afraid of. Which is why I held him the focus. In case that happened, because I really don't want to fail sprint. Failing sprint sucks. Okay. If there's no mutated organism play, discard this. There is. Increase horror by 2. That's it. So we increase horror by 2. And then it's already at max, so he increases bloodlust by 1. Which draws an event card. In the event... Oh, right, I don't have event cards out because they're on the Discord. The event is... Dr. Sunshine. That doesn't help us any. Dr. Sunshine, if I remember right, is the doctor... Yeah. Here she is. Dr. Sunshine makes it so whenever you take a pill, if she's in your space, you get to choose what color it is. Worthless. But she shows up in the doctor's office, and if she dies while she's in our space, she's going to cause us problems. Namely, adding 4 horror. Which, against Geppetto, is great, because it, you know... Oh, no. Potentially, if you're already at max horror, because he discards terror cards, but you don't actually want to get the organisms finales. They're actually quite nasty. Okay. So that was his turn. So no one died, so it's now round 7. Onward to victory. And all of the stuff goes back into the market. So close call, walk, short rest. Both guards, we attack focus. Here we go. Okay. All right. First things first, do we bother focusing this turn? Probably. He's gonna kill someone otherwise. So yeah, we're gonna play focus. We gotta roll 1 die. Is that even worth it? We have to get a natural success. If we're not going to discard anything on a 3 or 4. So actually probably not. I think we big chill again. He's probably going to come over here and kill someone. Probably not a problem. Yeah, I think we have to big chill. Okay. So that leaves us with what? I could shove this Gurney at him to deal 3 damage and hurt myself for 1. That I'm already at lethal range, actually. Looking at this. That's no good. Okay. All right, here's the plan. We're going to discard focus for time. So that brings us to 7 time. Then with that 7 time, we're going to purchase Retaliate and Distraction. So we're going to buy Retaliate and Distraction. That's a terrible plan. What am I talking about? We're going to buy 2 copies of Guard and Distraction. We only have 1 die. Gonna buy 2 copies of Guard and Distraction. Alrighty, that puts us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand, so we get 4 of our freebies back. Which is going to be both copies of Walk, for sure. The Weak Attack, for sure. And Focus. Yeah, I don't think we'll need the Short Rest. So we're getting back both copies of Walk. Bam, bam. A Weak Attack and a Focus. That puts us to 10 cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I forgot we have a sprint, man. Right, I didn't want to fail it. That's why I didn't play it. Okay. Okay, that was round 7. His turn. Throws a fit in his face, plays a terror card. 4, 5, 6. Yep. So round 7's terror card is Extra Legs. He gets even more HP. He got all 3 of his Mire Dark powers. This is terrible. Alright. His extra legs let him move 1 extra space, and he gets 2 more HP. Sucky. This dude's a monster. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Okay. But he didn't kill anyone, which is the important part. So now it's on to round 8, because it means we gotta do our plan exactly as I thought we would be able to. Which is going to be, pardon me, Distraction. Also, the focus from last turn's back in the shop. There we go. A Distraction with 1 die. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Perfect failure. We're going to take that failure. We're going to lose 4 time. Out of lower horror by 1. Then we're going to sprint, probably. I want to move 2 spaces. It's really important that I move 2 spaces, right? Let me double check Gurney real quick. Gurney does cause horror, I think. Yeah, okay, it does cause Bloodluster Eyes. So I can move 1 space, rescue somebody, eat the other person. I think I have to move 2 spaces. I think that's right. 1, 2, push Gurney. If I go 1-2 push Gurney, I can't eat anybody. Because when his next one lets him move and attack the nearest. So I was going to end up in this space. Crap, I'm one person short, actually, of what I wanted to do. I could just shove one person in the Gurney, I suppose. I mean, he's already going to be a tank. I shove one person in the Gurney for 2 damage, take a damage myself. He runs over here, kills the other person. So that's 2 dead. Discard the next terror card. Okay. Okay. I push Gurney. It kills this person. He runs over here. He'll kill that person. Discards a terror card, and that's it. That still leaves me with this one person in this space. So I can then move and eat them. Yes. Perfect. So I'm going to push the hospital Gurney with one person riding it. Whee! For 2 damage. And I take a damage. Because of his Minor Dark power. The 2 damage will get rid of his extra legs card, I have decided. That is where I'm going to put the damage. Cool. This causes Bloods to rise up 1, which causes him to run over here and attack, which kills a victim. Which causes it to bumper off the top, which makes me discard the next terror card, which would have been Extreme Paranoia. Okay. Next, we could attack him, actually. We really shouldn't attack him, actually. If I attack him and this goes badly, I lose the turn, and I don't have any close calls, so we're not going to do that just yet. Instead, we're going to walk. I really gotta start beating into him, though. I could weak attack. No, I'll kill me if I don't get it, too. Never mind. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. No problem. Alright, here's a question. I currently have Defibrillator, which has the ability when resolving damage if the enemy is still alive, then they become stunned. I have to imagine it means when resolving damage with the Defibrillator. I could not imagine that as ruled any other way. So I'm just gonna roll with that, because I definitely did damage with Hospital Gurney. Okay. Let's see. Weak attack will kill me. Critical blow will kill this victim. We're gonna walk. We're just gonna play walk. I played what else this turn? Distraction. There we go. We're just gonna walk. 0, baby. That's okay. We're gonna take the... Oh, we go to no time? That's okay. We go 0 time, take a damage. We're going to rescue a victim, which gives us time, and flips Julia. And then we're immediately going to eat the other victim. So we have 2 rescued. And we eat a victim. Gain a time. And the ability we're going to choose is to go back to full HP. So go back to 6. And we have 1 time. And then, because a victim died, the Bloodlust goes off the bumper, which discards the final terror card. So he will now be in his finale. But it does mean we get a free turn of him doing basically nothing. Could I kill him right now? I have 6 HP. I'm no longer worried about if I screw up, I suppose. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Okay. I have 1 time. I need to get to 4 time in order to by retaliate. Let's see. I can discard sprint. I could discard focus, and I could discard guard to get 3. I could discard the other guard to get a 4, and then I can okay. Here's a problem. Let me double check this finale card real quick. I might just lose on my turn. One of their finales, I don't know this is what the finale that we have is, Regenerative Assimilation, which is if there's only one in play, I gain 2 horror at the beginning of the killer phase, but if the horror level is ever above 6, I have been assimilated and lose the game. Oh, but it only gains at the start of the killer phase. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. So I could go to 5 time. I would walk into his space, which would bring me down to 4 time. Okay. Then I would have to hit him with weak attack for 2 damage, which brings him down to 8. And then critical blow. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, possibly 6. That's very, very close to good enough, actually. If I got the double success, luckily, and then I played Furious Strike and got a double success on there, it'd go to 9. Let me double check his other finales. They all have a dumb way to make you lose the game instantly. If there's only one mutated organism in play, gain 2 horror at the beginning of the killer phase. Okay. Death assimilation. If you're with the organism at the start of the killer phase, you lose. If there's only one mutated organism in play, discard 2 action cards. Okay. Okay. All he's going to do on his turn is attack in his space. That's the only thing he's going to do. Also, Russ is getting all antsy over there. Yes, Russ, I see you, buddy. He's all antsy because it's almost 2 a.m. and they haven't gotten out yet. We'll get out in a minute, buddy. It's chill. We're nearing the end of the game. Okay. That's 2 damage. This is 3 or 4 damage. The problem, right, is that I don't have any close calls. I'm not going to have any close calls next turn either. I could make myself get close calls. That's a thing I can do. That's a thing I'm allowed. He's just going to swing wildly this turn. Now I get to see what the thing is, and none of them kill me. I think I have to play it, Shell. I think the risk is too great. If I roll and I don't... If I roll zeros when I attack on any of these cards, I instantly die. I don't think that's worth it. So instead, we are going to discard Sprint. We are going to discard... let me double check this finale real quick. This one will have... Oh, right. They don't have their own thing. They instead... Right. I already know what he's going to do in the finale. He's going to attack in his space, then run at me and attack. Run at nearest and attack. Okay, that's not too bad. I definitely need a walk card. So I can discard sprint. I could discard focus. What do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually don't have enough damage. I have to hit him with Retaliate in order to kill him. I have to hit him with Retaliate in order to kill him. That has to happen. Which means I have to survive at least 2 turns. Crap. Looking dicey. Looking real dicey. There's no real way to rescue victims still. I could run down there, I guess. But man, that's a lot of work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 spaces to rescue a victim and deal a single damage that way off Julia's power. I don't have to retaliate this turn. That was the thing. Because I have 2 guards. I just don't have any close calls is the problem. Oh, and I have to buy distraction, because if it's the wrong dark power, I will just lose the game immediately. I'm actually getting a focus back this turn. If I just don't discard the focus, I could potentially just get back to safe range if it is that dark, if it is that finale. So where does that leave me? It means I can't kill him next turn. I can't. That's not a thing I can do. I think I'm gonna have to take till turn 10, which isn't a great time. Crap. Ooh, sorry for all the dead time right now. I'm just... This dude's just so massive, and now he's swinging like a truck for 4 damage. So if anything gets through, I can just die. Critical blow. If I fail, does that kill me? Walk into a space, critical blow. That will bring me down to... 3, 4 damage. No, it'd be 3 damage. I would take 3 damage. So I'd go to 3. He would attack. I would need what? At least 1 success on Retaliate? Or does Retaliate require 2 successes? Just 1. What does my gut say? My gut says maybe. So we discard 2 copies of guard. We discard sprint. And we discard focus. And we just try to kill him. I go to 3. I block with retaliate. If it's that one finale, I lose. The other two don't make me lose. Actually, if I retaliate him, I do still have a chance to win without this focus. So we're going to go for it. We're going to gain 4 time by discarding focus, sprint, and both guards. Then we're gonna walk. One success, so we lose a time. Walk into a space, say hello, buddy. Critical blow. Show me the money! We got one! Oh, we got one. Okay. 3 damage. And I take 1. And we reduce 4 by 1. We have 4 time left. And he's not allowed to move next turn. Not that that matters. But it does mean we can buy Retaliate. Okay, so we're going to spend the 4 time to purchase Retaliate. And then the focus and the short rest are waiting in the shop. Okay. 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 Wing and a prayer, people. Oh, we did 3 damage, so his thick skin's gone. And then he attacks. And we retaliate. He's attacking for 4, so if I get 0, I go into... Oh, that's not good. We discard the focus and the short rest to reduce the damage by 2. We go to 3, he takes 2. Did I do that right? We walked into a space, we went down to 5 because we hit him. I take 2 damage from his attack because I reduce it by 2. Oh, before I play any of that, though, I have to put the stuff back out into the shop since I bought stuff. Sorry. Give me a moment. Freebies, critical blow, sprint, and the guards. It's really important because the guards are now back in the shop. Okay. Anyway. I played Retaliate. I got 0 successes. And I probably turned into 1 success by discarding 2 cards. Short rest and focus. So that will make him do... I have 6 HP, went down to 5 when I attacked him due to his acidic body fluid. I deal 2 damage to him, which I've already accounted for. And I take 1 damage myself. So I go to 2. Yeah. Seems good. Okay, here's where I'm staring at. I think I'm dead. I need double success on a weak attack in order to not die. So instead of doing that, I think I might discard these 2 cards as well in order to keep 2 of that HP and deal 1 additional damage. So I'm going to discard my entire hand, weak attack and furious strike as well. That kills me if I do that. No, I'll have a turn to buy those guards. Yeah, so this is the only way I stay alive. So I'm going to discard these as well. Already guard. Okay. So I take no damage from his attack, but I deal 2 damage back, which causes me to lose another HP. I am back to 6 time. I have no cards in hand. Cool. And then it's the end of the phase, so he plays his finale card. His finale is regenerative. It's the one that increases horror by 2, so I die. Okay. Boop. Yep. Okay. Okay, so this is the one that if there's only one dude in play, increase horror by 2 at the start of the killer phase, and then it will bring it up to 7. And since it's now above 6, I'll be assuming lose the game in round 9. Crap. Okay. The 1 and the 3. Unfortunate. Yeah, it becomes my turn. I purchase cards. I can't play anything. So his turn starts. He goes to 7. And that's it. I die. All right. Well, last until round 9. Fine, I suppose. Hall 3 Mire Dark Power sucks. But yeah, that's probably it. I probably lose a round off that. Man, one organism, I just got roasted. Yikes. All right, well, we'll see how it went for the other player, and yeah, GG, was fun. Hard round. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye.